Africa has experienced rapid change in the past 50 years. 4 major transformations are already taking place: population growth and urbanization, human capital development, particularly Africa's youth, technological advancement, and climate change. The next 40 years of development, the push from now to Africa's Agenda 2063, will be defined by similar great or even more dramatic change. The past 12 months have tested AUDA NEPAD's ability to respond to these challenges with agility, resilience, and commitment. The agency's program of work has struck a balance to continue optimizing the COVID-19 pandemic response while focusing on medium and long-term socio-economic impact on the continent. With a footprint in all 55 AU member states, the results achieved by the African Union Development Agency, NEPAD, highlight the agency is a capable, efficient, and innovative Pan-African institution. AUDA NEPAD's fit-for-purpose program of work to realize the attainment of Agenda 2063 is three-pronged. The agency places a prime focus on accelerating economic growth and jobs, enhancing economic competitiveness and diversification, strengthening cross-border infrastructure development, homegrown innovations, and empowering youth and women with access to skills, markets, and finance. AUDA NEPAD launched Energize Africa, a new flagship initiative of the African Union. Energize Africa recognizes that Africa's youth are critical partners for the sustainable development, peace and prosperity of the continent. It aims to harness the youth's creativity and skills into economic growth and expand their income opportunities through the creation of jobs, innovation, and entrepreneurship. Energize Africa will enhance public sector efficiency, stimulate solution-focused research, and advanced inclusive development. Under the Program for Infrastructure Development in Africa, the agency undertook a needs assessment of 43 cross-border infrastructure projects to fast-track implementation. 10 high-impact infrastructure projects were de-risked to facilitate investment and a bankable pipeline of green infrastructure projects built. Strengthening health systems, building capacities in the pharmaceutical and manufacturing sector, improving access to primary healthcare services and vaccines. At the continental level, AUDA NEPAD pushed forward to operationalize the establishment of the African Medicines Agency. This will enhance the capacity of countries to regulate medical products and ensure access to safe and quality-assured medication for Africa's people. At the regional level, the agency supported the establishment of health financing hubs to increase investments in health. Under the Homegrown Solutions Accelerator for Pandemic Resilience, AUDA NEPAD supported the growth of African healthcare companies to strengthen the continent's pandemic resilience. 950,000 patients were reached and 1,400 jobs were created. The agency expanded its COVID-19 vaccine reporting platform to surveil the safety of all vaccines for Africa's population. This will enhance African ownership of health data and help establish a centralized state-of-the-art vaccine database for other priority diseases such as HIV, TB, and malaria. Solidifying food systems, increasing agricultural productivity and building resilience, ensuring food and nutrition security, and supporting rural communities. At the continental level, the agency provided technical leadership to implement Africa's common position for sustainable food systems on the continent by assessing the priorities and needs of African countries. At the global level, AUDA NEPAD amplified Africa's voice in negotiations based on the continent's interests and priorities on climate change at COP27 and COP15 on the Global Biodiversity Framework to accelerate action. At the national level, The agency facilitated the establishment of functional biosafety systems to enable the safe adoption of biotech crops. This is to increase food and nutrition security. Support was also provided to countries towards increasing the uptake of modern biotechnology, focusing on genome editing to optimize agriculture in Africa and improve livelihoods through value and supply chains. Technical support was deployed to African governments to upscale homegrown school feeding programs. These programs will increase the volume and quality of nutrition school meals by sourcing locally produced foods from smallholder farmers. Agenda 2063. In partnership with the African Union Commission, AUDA NEPAD is tracking progress made along the goals and targets of Agenda 2063. Over 50 AU member states have started to assess the first decade and prepare the successor plan of Agenda 2063's next decade. This underscores Africa's determination to realize its 50-year development blueprint. Looking ahead, building on the gains to date, AUDA NEPAD is looking forward to supporting African countries to strengthen their capabilities to promote indigenous innovations. This will expand manufacturing, jobs and livelihood opportunities for all. Technological advancement has never been more significant if Africa is to decisively become globally competitive while benefiting from the African Continental Free Trade Area. AUDA NEPAD will continue to place a prime focus on enhancing human capital and institutions, industrialization and infrastructure, climate resilience and adaptation, food systems and agriculture, with science, technology and innovation as a driver to achieve the Africa we want.